What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space and welcome back to the Rim. And you guys know the situation. We're struggling for food. In fact, to the point where basically the first thing I'm going to do here is to go and see what we can hunt. Preferably, there's a timber wolf and a lynx around. Well, that's where are you? Let's go. A little bit of a delay there for some reason. So, yeah, there's a timber wolf. And there's the lynx. Just be vaguely conscious if they get anywhere near the base, but that's not something we want to hunt really. Looks like rats and turkey could meet on a turkey, I suspect. Okay, they're both down here. Yeah, I hereby propose. Who's ranged? I'm ranged. Marivio's ranged, and Thor's ranged. That works, and. In fact, we're all in a line, aren't we? Nice. You guys, we're going hunting. If possible, what do we... We missed a raccoon? Slipping up. And for the other two, is there anything nearby that we can harvest? Basically sending our ranged ones down. I'll keep the melee back to maybe do some other bits. Oh, and before I do that, what I might also do, I'm going to get rid of that fishing spot, and I'm going to get rid of these, because... someone pointed out that they work much better in flowing water. And that's not that far away, is it, really? Not too bothered about how precise these are, and I'm going to leave a bit of space for moving a fishing spot over there as well, because I think the fishing spots can't be installed too near these. Which one have I missed? I've missed you. Yeah, and these can't be... oh, no, these can be quite close together. Okay, so it's just the fishing spots that don't let you put them next to each other. Interesting. Or is it going to complain when I... that might actually be one where it complains when it tries to place it down. Well, I'm going to spread them out just for safety's sake. And then we'll also get ourselves a fishing spot. Now, which way round are you? Okay, that is the right way round. Oh, yeah, you can work it out by the cursor is where the bit's going to drop. Right? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And I'll whack a couple of these down because I'm thinking... well, I don't want people hunting without my say-so. Yeah, these won't let them go too close to each other. I do want people fishing if they've got nothing else to do. Am I wrong with this and it's the other way around? Is it just too close? No, it's too close. Okay, there we go. And then work-wise, everybody can just have like low-level fishing. So if they ever end up idle like this, that's what they'll go and do. That works. And research-wise, we got Thor on research. That should be fine. There's a bit of a question as to whether I whack anybody else on it as well. We need that research still going. There's a lone elk. Now that's interesting, because I swear, yeah, the rest of them are up there. We could be brave and try and get ourselves plenty food. I'm kind of tempted to try that, actually. Actually, well, let's be sensible. Let's do the turkeys first. The turkeys shouldn't try and fight back. The elk might, just about. I think, to be fair, I think even the turkeys can, because the whole idea is it's 0% chance of aggroing at rifle range. It's easy to overlook that bit. But yeah, those numbers for how likely they are to aggro in here is at rifle range. And of course, if you're closer than that, like you probably will be with these... who's getting angry with me? Revio, chill bro, we're getting meat. It's important. If you could possibly actually hit it, would be even better. I think raccoons do have a chance of fighting back, so where's the elk? Where's my elk gone? Hang on. I've lost him. Where's he wandered off to? Problem is there was loads of elk, so I'm looking for the one that isn't up there. Don't make me go the whole way through the list. You're going to, aren't we? Yep. And you're going to close the menu every time as well. Did he wander off the map? He must have no. Dowell. Missed him. Okay then. Well, I'm not brave enough to go for a muffalo. I don't particularly want to go for a timber wolf either. Is there anything else around here that we might be able to... or do I just send them back? As I said, I think the raccoon might fight back and shoot some squirrels. Oh, there's a hare up there as well. I think hares have... group of travellers from Lockiam of the Pond. Lower... yeah, I'm not even going to try. Oh, and that's reminded me I forgot to rename the colony as well. We are still Thor of Temper. I'll do it next time. Someone had a really good idea for like a Latin-based one, or Latin and Greek-based one that I quite liked, so I might have to set that up at some point. Right, you guys finish hunting. Ooh, that was... They actually hit something. That's less good. And the walks come to join the party. Brilliant. Please don't shoot the visitors. Please, whatever you do, do not... And there's dinos up there as well. Right, these guys are going to get really angry with me if I don't send them back. So, yep, you guys go back. There's a really big chunk of... How close is this? It's not that close, but then food is a bit of a problem. Speaking of which, if we're getting in a bit of meat, do we have any... We've got no vegetable-based stuff. I'm thinking about... I really want to start getting pemmican on the go. I know we've got it in here, but... Maybe I stick it at the top so that when we do have the materials for pemmican... Because pemmicans... requires meat and veg, whereas simple meals can be made out of anything. I could even turn off meat for simple meals entirely, but I'm inclined to just leave them, for the time being, just prioritising pemmican. That's our supply of food for the winter. What are we researching? Okay, we're doing furniture. I need to do clothing next. These guys just literally just wandered through. Fair enough. Wandered through, couldn't even trade with them. Useless gits. Okay, they're hauling and cooking? Someone should be cooking, surely? Greystar's oh yeah, he cooks at night. Do I want to start training me at cooking? I've got a passion for it, I might as well. Having a pair of chefs is kind of handy. I might want to get my priority up just so that we're cooking immediately when we can. Okay, so next task here, outside of when Thor's done with the research, getting like some beds and more comfortable furniture up, has got to be... maybe... Have we got any fertiliser? Yeah, we do have a little stack of fertiliser. Oh, sorry, compost. What we don't have is fertiliser. So maybe let's get some compost bins down. What these do... do I want to put near geo? Oh, we're not anywhere near geothermal power. Let's ignore that for the time being. These will turn the fertiliser into... Sorry, it will turn the compost into fertiliser, which we can then use to make the land underneath our plants higher grade, essentially. And that means that we'll get better quality growth out of it, because, again, with the long winters here, I think that might be kind of required. Kind of necessary. Everyone's chilling out. What's our work schedules look like? I haven't looked at this for a bit. That's all fine. There's meals on the floor. And not very many meals on the floor either. You don't get much meat per turkey. Oh, I've only done one of them. Okay, it might be alright. Might be okay. Do I want to put down more plants? I can't even remember what the blooming growing zone is. I think if we go to the world map, I can see. Can you show me around here? $20 of 60 for there. For some reason you can't see it for the area where you've placed it, but I can just make the assumption, right, that it's going to be... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so 1st of September is when this ends. Okay. So, we've got this month, for all intents and purposes. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I do want some more food down, and we want it to be the sort of food that... Now, people pointed out in the comments, rightly so. Let's use this fertile land up here. People pointed out, and rightly pointed out in the comments, that the growing periods they say for the plants basically have to be doubled, because it's assuming it's got perfect daylight the whole time, which it never will. So you have to double all of these. So the growing time of 20 odd days here is too long. We won't get the corn done now. So I guess it's more potatoes? Maybe strawberries? So you can either eat them raw. How long does the strawberries take? 4.6 days versus potatoes at 5.8. 5.8 for 11. 4.6 for 8. Oh, they're pretty close. I think the potatoes are ever so slightly more efficient. And we probably want to harvest that before they just chop it down. Wasted night chef. Actually, Greystar's the night chef, isn't he? What are you up to, mate? Hauling, butchering. I didn't think I marked those things up down here for harvest. Or did I screw up? Because he's definitely running off that direction to get berries. traps. Yeah, no fish in the traps yet. Need warm clothes, indeed. Outdoor temperatures are going to reach -12. I swear it was going to be lower than that. -12 doesn't sound quite low enough. Do I want to busy these guys with anything? We've got plenty of wood. We've got a bit of metal. We have no components. I might actually get them to do that. Not that I think we've got anything yet that might require them, but still. There's a few components there. I think there's some, yeah, there's some over here as well that we can save for the time being. Then it's just a question of hunting, I think, still. Oh, there's another timber wolf now. And timber wolves everywhere. Timber wolf up the top, and lynx is up the top too. Should kind of try and keep an eye on these animals, because sometimes they take things out. Oh, you're still forbidden. Whoops. Yeah, sometimes they take things out in order to have a little chow down, and then you can nick the corpse. Alright, things in here, and let's speed things up a bit. I'm trying to avoid using the 3x speed, as I mentioned, but sometimes there's nothing much going down, and you need them to chill and actually get on with their research and whatnot. The main thing now is going to be watch out. If anyone's fishing, it means they've got nothing to do, which is fine, except also not fine. Cool. So once the compost is done, I don't think the compost, this is not really even going to be useful this year, I don't think. Because when you put it down, it digs up the plants. But next year, perhaps? Hill root's going to be done in time. Whether that's enough to last us through the winter, I don't know. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh, and some berry bushes. Some berry bushes right next to the base. Wow, okay. We will grab those, thanks. Especially as we're running low. Ah, they are making pemmican. Spot on. And with meals around, too. Reason Wasted is happy about this is because it means they'll eat the meals. They'll prioritise the meals because they're nicer food. And the pemmican, which spoils in 1.2 years, can sit around for over the winter. That will be just fine by me. Alright, wildlife-wise... There's another turkey. There's another turkey. It's up top, playing with the lynx and the timber wolf. I might leave you. No, we might as well go up and get some more meat at this rate. We're kind of waiting on research to finish and just food. Let's go grab it. There's a hare on the way as well. Should definitely be a little more chilled when out hunting and not running on ×3 wasted. That is not necessary. Probably also not go hunting in the dark because it doesn't work that well. He says, continuing to hunt in the dark. Where did the turkey go? Turkey, come here. Oh, even better. Go to sleep. Yep. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, guys. Kill the turkey. Nice big target. It's bigger than you guys are. Perfect. Right. Now we got a little bit more meat for the sellers. The warg. How are you, George? Warg's training's going well. Nice. Might as well get him doing everything eventually. I mean, it's about the only good thing about having a warg is you can at least think about using it in battle. Battle warg. Just what we want. Everyone who I take out gets angry with me because everywhere's not very nice at the moment, is it? Nope. I'm sorry, guys. If I left you to research a bit more, you might actually get something done. Is it just me or are the days really short? I don't know if that's a thing, but that felt like literally all they did on this day was hunt. A shellfish trap caught a tiny fish. Look. Oh, actually, a few of them do. Okay, so maybe the shellfish traps are worth using. I wonder if you can still use shellfish traps in winter. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Does this freeze in winter? I also don't know how that works. To be honest, really haven't played that frequently on maps that are going to get this cold. Yeah, well, as I said, I'm not buying -12. I think it gets quite a lot colder than that. I seem to remember intentionally picking a map that did, in fact. Oh, do I want to put anything else down here? I could be getting them stone... we can't get them stone cuts. We haven't researched it yet. Oh, damn it. I could get them making statues for no reason. Muscle parasites? Oof. That's just going to wind them up. It's not a problem, it just annoys them. Oh well. Who Greystar? Let me guess, you're the other one with the muscle parasites. No, you're not. Okay. For once. For once. Although people did also point out to me in the comments that I'd forgotten completely about self-tending. So last episode might not have been quite so bad. And Marivio's gone on an insulting spree? This is not necessary. You're just going to run around and wind everybody up. Yeah, Greystar's asleep. You can shout at someone who's asleep all you like. Marivio called Moldark a squirrel. Take that, Moldark. Your mood must be plummeting. Openly insulted Moldark's brother's muscles. Is it because he too has muscle parasites? Silly game. Silly game. Actually, maybe I do want to get some art going, because art is probably the best source of silly game. Do I go stone cutting? No, we go complex clothing first. Stone cutting can be done over winter. We need the clothes, and oh, that means we can get you guys some beds. Lovely, lovely, lovely. One for you, one for you. Not one for you, apparently. You get one that blocks your door. Let's try that again. And let's use these two instead of replacing... Yeah, there you go. Instead of kicking Greystar out of bed just to put a blueprint of his bed down. Alright, so food situation's actually kind of come back around again. And I reckon... Yeah, this stuff's now growing fast enough that that should be okay. What about that? Yeah, this stuff's growing so slowly. The growth rates on this. I mean, I know it's getting towards the end of the day, but still. Mr. Warg, why are you going in and out of there? That is clearly a place where there should be no animals. Ooh, as should our new food location. Sorry, Mr. Warg, you will have to go and hunt your own food. You are more than... Oh, that's ours. I'd forgotten. Hang on. New lovers. Thor courted Moldark by making an observation about hope. Oh, how lovely. Thor and Moldark are their lovers. Just in time for me to have made your beds. You get... Alright, cancel that one. Let's have a double bed instead then. Roger. Ah, how cute. You already got people shacking up. Okay, admittedly, currently sleeping on the floor, but still. While people nick things... Just come in and grab stuff off the floor while you're sleeping. Yeah, seems fine. Seems fine. Okay, given we've also... Oh no, I haven't done that research yet. The research really needs to be, like, top priority. Monarch's doing growing and plant cutting and then haul... I'm going to put that in there as 3, so instead of fishing, he does research. What about me? I've got 4 of 20, but I've not got any passion for it. Yeah, I'll leave it on those 2. It's just... There's also, as far as I know, no benefit of having 2 research benches. They can't do it together. Which I suppose makes some sense. It's very hard when you're a tribesman and probably don't even know how to write yet. Actually, I say they don't have to write there. There's a remarkable amount of technology present for these tribesmen. That stove very clearly has some metals involved. I am dangerously low on food. I don't actually think I'm that low on food, thanks, but alright. It's not racking up the options, is it? How are the boar looking? The boar are not a bad option to hunt. We could go do some boar hunting. How's progress? These are... They do get growth rate 100%. Oh, hello. Some cargo pods for me. With lobster. Up near the boar as well. I think that's a sign. It's a sign that we should kill some boar. Let's go. Kill some boar from a reasonable range, I think. Especially if they're going to stand around in this nice open area like this. We're going to accidentally hit our own warg because he likes to run around in front of the guys that are shooting. Squeak! Squeak, squeak. Managed to not hit the one they're aiming at, but that's fine. Maybe they'll bleed to death. Oh god, this is going to end badly. The number of times we're having to hit them. I know it's only a 2% chance, but still, you know. Wait. You're getting too close, Mr. Squee. Oh, well, actually, no, we got one down. A singular pig. Who's out, Miss Marivio? Oh, it's me. I'm angry. Oh, yes, I've got muscle parasites, haven't I? Cool. Okay, a few more pig available. Let's finish off. Got to finish off the pack now, haven't we? You can't leave survivors. That'd be cruel. Who's major now? Me. Alright. Have some food, dude. Chill yourself out. That, I suppose, will have to... Oh, actually, you two... Come on, come down here. Nope, I didn't mean... Okay, there you go. Now you may eat. Dope. Who's major break? Still me. Go to bed, you fool. Stop complaining. Out of wood or something? No, I'm just busy in the constructors all day long, aren't I? Yes, that would be why. Fairly obvious if you think about it. Apologise for my throat today as well. There's a constant frog in it. Back to that old problem again. A snail. Cool. This is going alright. Surprised we haven't had any attention from our fine lady friend Cassandra. Can't help but feel like normally we would have done. No, don't make pemmican until we have a damn sight more than that. Like, because they eat like 10 of this at a time. I might go 500, 100 for each colonist. Because we've got both meat and veg here. You should be doing pemmican. Stop it, Grey Star. Go do pemmican. Really? Butchering should be a higher priority. That's frustrating. Is there a way of doing that? I don't think there is. Yeah. It's still under butchery. That should be the higher one of the two priorities, it feels. The only reason we were doing that there is because we didn't have any meat with which to make the pemmican. What on earth is going on here? Do until you have 700. Have we run out of? We've run out of the. You used all of the veg. I guess that just took a while to pass through the priority system, but that's a little frustrating. Make pemmican, you annoying people. Oh, work frenzies. We'll take those. We'll take those. Look at them go. Thor, we might want to stop spending so... Oh, we got up to obedience. Thor, can you drop your handling priority so you do a little bit more research, please? Construction, yes, we want that finished, but can you also do a little bit right? Set owner, Thor, and Moloch. There we go, and then Grey Star, once he wakes up, I'll move him to one of the other beds. We could also have a prisoner room now. Perfect. Looking okay. Traps are actually doing something. There's a question as to whether those traps are worth using. If there's, like, depending on what they catch, it can be really, like, so little. One argument, I wish I could forbid them. If you could forbid them and anything that came out of them, then you could have it so that there's just a constant supply of food for the dogs and whatnot. I suppose I could probably do that just by having, like, yeah, I can. Let's just have a zone somewhere stockpiled where the animals can get at, and this can just be like critical priority, clear everything, and then we just put in like these, and it'll only ever be able to fit one. No, actually no, we'll keep the crayfish because put crayfish. It'll only ever be able to fit one, but it'll mean that there's always food outside for the animals. No one gonna treat wasted? Oh, Grey Star's asleep. Now, there's a bit of a problem with your doctor's a night owl. That's a bit of a thing. And also the problem with these muscle parasites is They just take ages to go away. There's just an arbitrary length of time and then they're gone. Have we not got another doctor? We do. It's Moldark. Moldark, can you go and, like, tend to... Let's do me first. And then also to Marivio, if you would be so kind. And then Greystar's up, so let's assign this to Greystar and then rebuild his bed into something a little nicer. These rooms should do us until we start building up whatever's going to happen down there, which I need a bit of thinking about. And if you guys have got any suggestions, then yeah, I'll be down for that. What do you put in there? You put Pemmican in there, even though I swear I had Pemmican. No, I did turn Pemmican on, I missed. Idiot. That is entirely my fault. Don't put Pemmican over there. We need that. Raid relationship. His uncle is in this. Drives people have arrived nearby. They'll prepare for a while, then attack. Okay, what do we got? We got two dudes with bows. Well, the ranged is not great. It depends a bit about where they're going to wait. If they were out in this open area up here, that would be just great. To the point where... Let's go. With everybody. Slowly would be preferred. Because if we can catch them out in the open on this bit here, for example, where they have no cover, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Especially if they were going to kindly split up as well. Okay, Thor, you actually have a ranged weapon. Can you... Yeah, we need Thor, Marivio, and me all ready to shoot at this guy ASAP. No, we need to go into range here, boys. How far is your range? Not quite. Okay. You guys get over here, like in the trees or something. Alright, and let's not be slacky. Everyone needs a bit of cover. Ah, I've missed my opportunity here, I think. Well, maybe not. He's just completely ignoring us? Seems so. Okay, and now less so. Time to move on out, boys. We want to encourage them to come round and get jumped by us, is the idea. Don't really want to fight them head on. Oh, they're going back now. Oh, come on! Fight me! Alright, we've woken them up again. This was a mistake again. Because they're just going to fall back after this, right? And now we are getting shot. No! No immediate danger. That's a bit less good. Oh, come on, you gits. Incapable of doing doctor work. Am I totally incapable? I am totally incapable. Fair enough. This is a bit of a risk, this. Trying to get back and actually tend to ourselves in time. Nah, we're not going to be able to. Alright, you just need to go back and deal with yourself. Everyone else needs to come back and ready to fight again. But Marivio just needs to wait it out, because Marivio's not looking good. Really? Really? Thor, come up here and back up wasted. Moldark, be ready around the corner. Activity, standing. Really? Okay. Now's a chance. Ready, boys? Get him. No, actually go. Actually run out and melee. I wish it would allow you to melee on a mass like that. Oh, probably is a key for it, isn't there? Alright, you don't need to melee then. At least if you're in base contact, we won't hit each other. Where's the other one? Up there. Okay, wasted. Up that way. Okay, just in time. Okay, waste. Who got hurt here? You have a bruise, you're fine. You do actually have a cut. Rest until healed. Thor, yeah, Thor, you got a bruise, mate. It's not the worst thing in the world, dude. Okay, okay, we got through that dodgily, but it's one more bow. Greystar, you're going to go and... you're tending to Thor. Can you tend to Wasted first, if at all possible, please, my friend? And work-wise, let's turn Rivio back off doctoring, because that was only a temporary thought, and self-tend can be pretty dodgy. Almost screwed that one up, with the derpiness up here. I let myself get hit far too much. Chunks... Whoa, noisy. Chunks of spacecraft, the other side of the map. Might leave you as you are for the time being, because although they can deteriorate, can't they? Alright, we're going to have to get you. Wild creatures, but not actually actively aggressive, so should be able to go past those without any problems. Speed things up a little bit. Cool. Growth is going okay. Research is barely moving. Have you been eaten? No, you haven't been eaten. That's a shame. I kind of wish you would have been. They destroyed some of my traps. How unacceptable is that? Whoop. War Merchant from that one. Yes. Luoikam. Wow. Wowzer. Hello. Do we have a caravan spot? It's under Misk. That's a caravan packing spot. That's not quite the same thing, is it? I think there is one for guys coming through like that, though. Just can't remember where it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Distinctly looks like I'm wrong with that one, so ignore me. It was a lie. Thor. Lobsters rotted away in storage. Yeah, we're not butchering fast enough. Thor, are you up yet? Up we come, Mr. Thor. Although rotting food in storage does provide you with stuff you can actually use, so one benefit of the farming mod. Really? Everyone's just sleeping until midday? It's because I kept him up all night. Covered trade. Look, schedule work. Schedule anything. Schedule. Alright, they are scheduled to sleep. Oh, that's Greystar. That's the only one that should be scheduled to sleep, indeed. Oh, hello. They've got another warg. Or we could get some lynxes, but notice nothing breedable here. A recurve bow. Throwing clubs. Range 26 versus range 23. It's just a little bit longer range than a standard one. That's not that impressive. Mop suit woodland normal though. That looks pretty cool. Lots of negatives for using it. Lots of negatives. These guys really don't have much we want. I could buy them. I could buy helmets. That's about it. Or I could buy in Pemmican for the winter, which might actually be my better choice. No, you know what? I'm going to leave this. I'm not going to do anything with them. Except sell those two because we're never going to wear them. Massive caravan like that. Nothing useful on it. Yeah, this because they're on schedule anything and we had them up overnight. Everyone is having a little sleep. And Wasted is really angry, so that's probably a good thing. That's probably a good thing. Feeling stressed? Can we get you to... You should be on anything, but maybe... Maybe, dude, you just go and have some fun. How about that? Before you break. You're still only minor brain, whatever. Whatever, I'm leaving it. I've still got a lot of stuff just rotting in storage. Just makes me think I want... We've got 2 people on priority for cooking. Yeah. Wasted just needs to get to it. Jump to it, man. Get that stuff butchered. That's the hold up. Lynx is getting a little close for comfort. Don't you eat my monkey. I might have to start forcing these guys to work a bit more. I know it's going to wind them up, but they're just not getting much done. A gift! A raptor leather cowboy hat. Sick. I guess Greystar gets that. Actually, no, it's a cowboy. Greystar's up at night. Where's Wasted? I'm still awake. Yeah. Go get it. Got a new hat, bro. Cover up your top knot. Much better. Oh, they left some silver for me as well. So that proves the hospitality mod's working. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. A bit of rotted mush in there, which is the other thing you need for... What are these guys doing? Yeah, okay, I see. Botching the construction over and over again by those things. Now I think what they're making is making the soil back into like rich soil again after we harvest it. Yeah. So they're putting blueprints down for more rich soil that we're making out of our fertilizer down here. So to some extent we do actually need this rotted mush, ironically. Or wherever it was we got the other stuff from. Is there a rotting? There's a rot... Guys, get the... I'm going to have to. Yeah, rotten's off. Alright. Alright, you had it easy. No, it is on. I just need more people. That's what this comes down to. Stop letting stuff rot. Start making more pemmican. Is that going to be pemmican? No, it's not. I wonder... Yeah, that's why. Pemmican was set with a higher allowed skill, and Wasted doesn't have that skill yet. Blatantly. Yep. Greystar does, but Wasted didn't. So Wasted's making the wrong meals because of it. Now he should be getting the parts to put Pemmican together, and that's a nice bunch of food. That's what we're looking for. Potatoes up here looking alright as well. We've got a few meals in stock. How is this set? 20. Yeah, I'm okay with that for the time being. Group of travellers. There's a lot of travellers going through. I might want to start thinking about maybe just getting a real temporary building up for any hospitality, for like hospitality-wise for guests. Even if it's only a little building somewhere random for the time being. Yeah, I think I will. Think I will. And we'll just set this up as a, like, hospitality area for them where they've got... I'll just fit it, as much stuff in there as possible. Basically, beds, bit of entertainment, that sort of idea. Is this... Yeah, all the guys in the muscle parasites get really angry. I can kind of understand why, to be fair. But, yeah. You need to chill your bones a bit, folks. You need to chill your bones a bit. Might also need to go hunting again soon, because... Or potentially up the meat supply some other way. Like maybe more traps, although traps aren't necessarily getting hauled fast enough, so maybe not. This is probably just the byproduct of this, with the tiredness plus 100%. It means whenever they do have an anything block, they're sleeping, basically. Who is that? That's Marivio and me, isn't it? I'm going to put those two guys just down on anything for the time being. Give them chance, if need be, to just chill out, go do some recreation or whatever, instead of getting so angry. Don't get so angry at me. Okay, this side of things, the reduction side of things, is going fine. Ooh, the starship. Where is it? A good distance away. So we've got to remember, guys, because I always lose these. The starship is on the right-hand side, all the way over there. And I am up here in Lucky's Cataclysm. So that shouldn't be too hard to find, to be honest. In the past, I've generated like enormous worlds for no real reason, because you don't really make much use of it. And then been unable to find the exit point, let alone... I mean, there was a question that one might have been bugged, but anyway. Wood supplies are out. Like, completely out. You lot, get out of the way. I should really be thinking about lines of fire coming up to the base, actually, and just making sure that we're the ones with the good lines of fire and not anyone else, as we prepare for winter. Thor's made a comment about fine meals. No, we're not cooking you fine meals. Go away, Thor. Cheeky kid. It's not how this works. Nice, yeah, get that done, because I'm thinking about putting some wooden flooring down, even if it's only temporarily. Because we're going to need to use this over the first winter. This area down here is going to have to come up next year, because we're going to need stone cutting for it. And my plan is to basically use... I'm trying to think more... Ooh. Okay, that's... You scared me there. I thought that was one of... Did you come out of that on fine? I thought that was one of our animals getting attacked. Perhaps for feeding animals. There are animals that eat pond crabs. Really? Kinda surprises me. Okay, so this room can be set up for guests. And to be fair, it might even we'll just whack some wooden beds down. I want to leave space for a table. Technically that works, because you get into the bed from the side. Or do I... No, actually that's probably a better idea, isn't it? And then at the top here I wanted room for a half decent table, because we don't really have much room for a table ourselves at the moment. Saying half decent table, that one doesn't fit in there very well. Is there a better? Not really. No, I'm just going to have to go for this and accept that we're not going to get chairs around every side. Dining chair? No way. Stool? Yes. Yes. Cool. Right, let's let them set that up. We'll set that as... because it's actually a zone, I think. Need to make a zone for it, but yeah, you can set a zone that guests pay attention to. I also need a guest in order to be able to set a lot of this stuff, because that's where the menu is. It's when you select a guest, there's a little extra menu in there for doing stuff. Nice, no one too angry with me for the time being. Slowly getting on. Non-ideal temperature, how cold is it? It's 4 degrees outside at night already. Fall has begun, yeah. It's September, that's the growing period. I think that's our growing period over. If that is the case, we're in trouble. I need to see, is it going to get cold enough to actually start killing the plants? That's really the question. I don't think there's a number for it. Minimum growth temperature, 0. Okay, so we're still going to be able to do a bit of growing, but not much. We might be able to finish off some of the last bits we got here. It's only 50% grown on our corn. Our period might be so short that we can't... I know I put the corn down a bit late, but it might be so short we can't actually grow corn in anything other than super fertile soil. That may have been a bit of a mistake. Thankfully, this stuff will still have a bit of time to grow, but it's not going to last that many more months, I can promise you. Months, more days even. Okay, wildlife, how are we looking? There's another turkey. He's right at the top of the map. I kind of want to leave them and actually let them get stuff done, because we still don't even have warm clothes. Thor, can you just... Cannot prioritise research along... I know it is. I want him to... Alright, let's just drop his construction down then. Other people can construct. Thor, go research. We need warm clothes by the time the winter comes, dude. You basically need to sit there and do nothing but that. Saying that, we could actually set our guys up a half-decent table and give these guys down here some more room. I was going to move this stuff, wasn't I? Yeah, I was gonna remove, uninstall those two, get room for a table, and give these guys some chairs to sit in, and make them a bit happier when they sit down and do work. Okay, some stuff. No, we are still growing enough that we might get the potatoes at least done. And of course we got another batch of rice done, so that's all good. Looks like running this fertilizer job is going to be a long-term thing. You're going to be constantly having to push out more compost pot. I haven't used this mod that much. And yeah, it looks like constantly having to chuck out new stuff. Right, set you for guests. I know it does the whole room at once, but that helps me not forget. Traps are working, food supplies are 347 pemmicans. That's actually looking alright. That's keeping me vaguely happy. Especially as the simple meals are rotting away in storage now. Outdoors -3. There's a chance this stuff starts dying. I don't know what the death temperature is for it. I know what the min growth temperature is, but what does it die at? How cold does it get? Because there's a chance we actually want to harvest this stuff like pretty ASAP. There's also now a chance that given the sort of temperatures we're getting, I need to whack in a couple of doors there. Want to actually end up opening this up to the outside, because that's the best way we're going to get some decent temperatures in there, I think. Freeze stuff over the more difficult period. And I'm just going to sit here and keep my eyes open for when stuff starts to 6 AM -3. Are we going to get above this? Or is this it now? -2. -1. 8 o'clock. Okay, so it will go. We'll have a few more days, but it is only a few more days. Nasty. Oh, wait, hey. Warg, what are you attacking this time? Nice. Okay. You didn't even get hit during that. Beast. Let's get release and haul on the go. Might not be a great plan given that we need the food we've got at the moment, but hey. I don't know why I'm moving that table. That table's actually in the only place it can fit, isn't it? For now. This room's still ugly as all sin, but we'll get there. Eventually. We've got wood, so I don't know why they're not finishing this stuff. Oh, we're not finishing that stuff off. It's because I've just locked Thor up on constructing the whole time. At midday and we don't even hit full growth multiplier on this. This is saying to me that it is time to harvest. Can we harvest any of the corn? No. Excuse me. Actually, I'm going to pause to clear my throat. 2 seconds. Nice visitor. She is named Purple Panda. Well, hello there, Purple Panda. Would you care to stay in our new guest quarters? Oh, look, here's where I can find the guest thing. You see, we've got area of accommodation. Try to entertain. There we go. The question is whether or not I decide to actually restrict them to this, but I don't think so. Also, guys, that's not yours. Don't use that as a gather spot, please. They'll still eat at it, though, I notice. Poor muscle parasite-y dudes. You'll get through it, guys. Don't worry. How much of this did we manage to harvest? None. Is this going to start dying on me? Don't start dying on me now. We need you. The same way we need these warm clothes. That better have been your pemmican. You better not just nick that pemmican off us. Oh yeah, that's something I should put in here as well, isn't it? They should really have a water tub in here too. Not that much is getting done because I've only got one person that constructs at the moment, which is me, and I'm cooking instead. Hey, that's problematic. Well, I mean, we're not in a rush for that. Not in a rush for that. I'm more in a rush for them getting this stuff harvested and whatnot, because I am pretty damn certain it's going to start dying soon with how cold it's getting. Please harvest, guys. Okay, there we go. Especially, yeah, the cloth. Like, we need that. That's how we're actually going to be able to get you guys some clothes once Thor's finished researching it. God, the harvest botched messages are painful. Stop botching it. Who's on plant cutting for us? Marivio and Moldark, and Moldark's on growing as well. Moldark should be doing that pretty, like, prime priority. Ah, he is. Good. And that's what happens when someone who can actually do plant cutting properly does it. Still a decent number of harvests botched, but hey. I may be completely wrong with my reading here, and this might not be necessary, and I'm actually wasting some stuff, but anyway. Thor, I want you to go and prioritise doing the doors up here first, please. And that one. Thank you. And these can both be held open now. Because it's cold enough that, like, it's not like we're keeping the indoors any... Oh, we're going to probably need heating soon as well, aren't we? So I'm probably going to want to start stockpiling on some wood as well. Let's make sure they finish hauling and bringing all this stuff inside. Is this stuff deteriorating? Nope. Lovely. Lovely. It's not the perfect seal there, but it'll do. Not perfect. Other way around, it doesn't perfectly let the temperature through, but good enough. Good enough for our tasks. Looks like we need a couple more burn pits. Thor is going to get this research done as well eventually, right? You're getting a bit better at researching, if nothing else. Be nice if you could... Can I forbid an open door? Does that stop them from wanting to go through it? Looks like it does, because some people were using that as a route through, and this door is just going to slow everything down, surely. -2 in there. 2 in there, yeah. So that door thing is working. Are our plants dying yet? Not quite. And our research isn't done yet either. Yeah, this is going to start becoming time for heaters. It's -7 in some of the bedrooms. Might almost be time for getting the tribe together in communal rooms. Because we're not going to be able to make them warm clothing that quickly. Got a fair bit of leather. But yeah. But yeah, it's cold. Frosty breath for everybody. Need Thor to finish the research for the warm clothes. Okay, I think our best bet here to try and aid ourselves in the process of keeping people warm this winter is to enclose what we have here. And just add some doors in to allow them to get in and out. But yeah, basically enclose this area so that I can open some internal doors and put a campfire somewhere down centrally that might help keep things a bit warmer. Because this is a little on the chilly side. While we wait for the research to finish. Oh, now you move that. Yay, they really enjoyed our stay. She left me royal jelly. That's very kind of you. You even left it in the right place. GG. Right, wood. Wood, and probably approaching the end of the episode. Looking at the clock. So we've gone from starvation being our main concern to potentially our next concern being cargo pods. Next concern being the cold. Ooh, really? Just dropping me plasteel that wasn't even pre-forbidden? Interesting. Right, guys, do you mind going about and getting... I think it's almost to the point where work... Thor... Construct first, my friend. Yep. And Wasted probably wants his construction up a notch as well, so he does it before he cleans. Having a clean place, all well and good, but I think it would be quite important for us to get some warmth on the go now before everyone gets so cold they can't deal with it. I could have tried to find a way of including this indoors as well, couldn't I? In fact, I could do that relatively easily just there. We can always extend out. This will become a little bit of a maze base over the winter, I suspect. Here's what it is. Once these bits are done, they'll roof it over, right, guys? Hey, there we go. Might even want to think about moving our game of Urboard and whatnot indoors. Get that inside. Does some roof work, then washes his hands, then goes back to doing roof work again. As you do. See, that's already helped quite a bit. It's not quite as cold as it's going to get outside yet, but that's already kept the indoor temperatures a bit warmer than they were. This is still going below freezing most of the time, so counting as a proper freezer. So that's also good. I think overall, this is not looking too shabby. No, indeed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is still getting quite cold in there, but again, transport pod crash. Government agent, named agent, is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he'll be badly wounded. Agent is from your enemy, Martyr's Devils. You can capture him for recruitment or slavery purposes. Slavery purposes? What? Sorry? How do I get slavery? I want. Agent? Actually, let's go strip Agent first. He has warm clothes. Now capture him. Yeah, look, he's got warm clothes. And cargo pods to go with. Containing sturgeon. Where do you get sturgeon from? We've not been pulling up any sturgeon. Alright, prisoner, recruit, does get medical. Yep. Grey Star, can you please go and actually medical him then, please? That would be nice. Or not. Fair enough. Goodbye. Off to the grave with you. Why is this unroofed? Is this... It's just the tree. Okay. Get rid of that tree. Come on. We need a campfire in here. Perfect. Major break risk, grey star. Why? Really fucking angry. Because everyone's getting hypothermia. Incapacitated refugee. Oh my god, it's all going hell. There's guys everywhere. Well, I think what we've got here is a perfect opportunity to, as the indoors starts to warm up a bit. Huzzah! You're going to not get hypothermia. That would be nice. Come on. Just not get hypothermia, please. That would be great. Now's as good a place as anywhere to say cheers for joining me, guys. Just about holding on. Heading into the winter, which I suspect is going to be a tricky one. Look, it said -12 earlier, now it's saying -28. So the tribe is going into its first winter at -28 with, at the moment, no warm clothes. Why is there? There's caviar. Does the sturgeon give you caviar? Awesome. There's also a guy here we're going to want to trade with because maybe, just maybe, he's got... In fact, there's a guy there that we're going to trade with now before I forget. How about that for an idea? Given that, look, they've got all these things that we don't want. Look at all these things we don't want. Oh well, here's what it is. We're going to pick this back up next time, guys, where hopefully I can get people equipped with warm clothes fast enough that they might just hang on. Some people have already put on, some have said warm clothes. Thor's got the idea, but we're going to need to help people out a bit more than that as well. Especially as, Greystar, are you naked? You're just wearing wolfskin pants. This doesn't seem to be great. Also, bringing that prisoner back was maybe a bit of a plan. Hey, anyway, cheers a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this one, hit up that like button for me. Really helps me and the channel out. If you didn't, dislike button is right next door. And otherwise, thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch you for the next one.